Hello, everyone. Hope you're well on a Monday night. I'm going to talk about two different things. First, this July 4th inflation explosion, and then also a case of a citizen fighting back. And then I'm going to read a passage from Matthew that speaks to what we're seeing here in the last year or so. Okay, first, citizen fights back. This is in Des Moines, Iowa. You may have missed this one. But this apparently happened on yesterday, Sunday, about 10 a.m. in a grocery store. Female customer, doing their grocery shopping. Unprovoked attack on this customer by another female. She picked on the wrong person, y'all. The person, okay, female attacker attacking another female shopper. The customer that's attacked is legally armed. She produces her protection tool and uses it and neutralizes the threat right there on the spot. Now, the story says that the attacker was wounded, was injured, but lived and was charged by the police and had to be taken to the hospital. But the story is this citizen was prepared and acted in defense. So I believe we're going to see a lot more of that kind of thing. I think we're going to see more craziness, unprovoked attacks. Yeah, you're going to see it. We're going to hear about it. But I think we're going to hear more and more of people who are prepared for that and who are going to act on it, and they're ready. All right, it's my opinion. Kind of related to that, I saw this story. 5 major cities are on pace, in the United States, of course, are on pace to pass their 2021 homicide totals. All right. Coming in at number 1, Milwaukee. 25% increase so far over last year. Los Angeles, 7% increase. Washington, D.C., 13% increase. Baltimore, 8%. Yes, of course, Atlanta. Knew it was going to be there. Atlanta, 13% increase in homicides over last year, on a pace at least, so far this year. Absent from that list, you might note, is Chicago and New York City. Now, I was running this by Mrs. Dawg, and I telling her about this, and I said, yeah, Chicago and New York City aren't on that list. Ms. Dawg, in a split second, had a reply for that. She said, because they're always bad. Every now and then, Ms. Dawg will just come up with something just pure common sense gold, okay? She does that often, actually. So, yes. But I thought that was an interesting story, but this continues a violent trend that started in 2020. So let's be ready out there. Be on guard, of course, anywhere you go. Even in a grocery store at 10 a.m. on a Sunday. Isn't that sad? All right, July 4th inflation explosion. If you haven't heard about this already, and I actually watched the interview. I forget which channel it was on, which show it was on, but Frank Luntz is a political consultant. He's known for his work in polling, and he used to be on Fox News. I don't think he's on there anymore, but he was a Republican pollster for quite a while. But he was interviewed about this explosion that he is predicting for July 4th. And he's saying here, we are 13 days away from an absolute explosion on inflation, he said. He was speaking to it was CNBC. Okay. Speaking of his prediction for the Independence Day weekend. Luntz also said he tried to warn President Joe Biden. The tragedy is we've tried to explain this to the Biden administration because they're the ones who need to know, but they have refused the presentation. Luntz added that everyone's going to be filling up their car 13 days from now and they can't put $40 or $50 into the tank like they have been, they're actually going to have to fill up their tank. And that's when the explosion hits. They have to fill their shopping carts as well. They have to fill their shopping carts for barbecues and cookouts. They're going to occur over the holiday weekend. 13 days from now, the American people are going to come face to face with these higher prices, face to face with the fact that they cannot afford it. He goes on to say, now, with inflation, no matter who you are, how much you make, you're impacted by it. I agree there. And the impact will be felt shortly. I think it's being felt already. Inflation touches everyone everywhere. I agree there. My take, I have mixed feelings about that. I think that's, it makes sense in a way, yes. I think the explosion has been in progress for a while, especially on the folks, you know. I agree to an extent with what he is saying there, but I believe that people are just going to do it. They're going to, they may not be able to afford it. They'll put it on credit cards if they have to get ready for that party, which I think more and more people are doing. That's not good, but they're putting it on credit. They're weighing down their credit balances already. They're maxing them out. They've been paying $5 plus a gas as it is already, right? Most people already. Anybody that drives is. I had somebody tell me, I can't remember who told me this. Told me this years ago, that no matter what the economic situation, no matter what's going on, most people are going to find a way to do certain things. They're going to find a way to get their nails and their hair done. They're going to find a way to have their alcohol. And they're going to find a way to pay for a cell phone. Those three things. This is what this person told me. And it's kind of funny, but there's some truth to that. Keep stacking. We need to keep stacking the pantry, y'all. Really. I know the prices keep going up, but we need to keep doing it. I would concentrate a lot too right now on shelf stable. I mentioned this before, it's been a while, but shelf stable holiday food. All right, your canned stuff that won't go bad before then. Okay, let's start trying to pick that up when we can, because you imagine by the time Thanksgiving rolls around, how much is a can of pumpkin going to cost? Crying out loud. So, all right, I have a good passage to share here. All right. This is from Matthew 24, verses 4 through, I believe, 8. Jesus talking here. It's going to sound familiar now. Jesus answered them, "Watch out that no one deceives you. For many will come in my name, claiming I am the Messiah, and they will deceive many. You will hear of wars and rumors of wars, but see to it that you are not alarmed. Such things must happen, but the end is still to come. Nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. There will be famines and earthquakes in various places. All these are the beginnings of the birth pains." Leave that right there. Amen. Share your thoughts. Share your take on this explosion, this inflation explosion thing. Just be aware out there. Be safe. God bless you. I'll see you soon.